Tomo, anime senpai desu. Welcome back to another episode of Anime Rewind, where we revisit legendary classics from the past. Let's take a trip down memory lane and witness some of the best anime series that came out in winter 2011. The show is set in a future where high-tech robot exoskeletons have been developed with advanced weaponries. These metal suits are known as IS, or Infinite Stratos, and they are so powerful that the world bans them from any military use, so instead they are used for playing baseball. Oh, did I also mention that only girls can pilot them? Yes, that's right, because men have no place in the world of IS. They are located at the very bottom of the social hierarchy. But since it's a harem anime, the MC, Ichika, happens to be the only male in the whole world that could pilot an IS. How convenient. Then, Ichika gets admitted to the Infinite Stratos Academy, an all-girls school that specializes in training IS pilots for the MLB. The academy is like an isolated island, filled with adolescent girls, and in that single island, Ichika is the only guy. One of the main strengths of this anime is the variety of its female characters. Each girl has a decent backstory, and their personality is very well established. There's the childhood tsundere friend from Japan, the naughty princess from Great Britain, the ultimate lolly from Germany, and the China #1 friend. Okay, she's actually number 2. And of course, the best girl from France. I really like how the author has a great understanding of the cultural differences between these characters, and he succeeded in creating a very unique dynamic between the characters' relationships. Also, this might be the only show where we get to see England and France making peace. I give this anime 1 poor fella out of the number of hungry lionesses in the academy. Next we have Kore wa Zombie desu ka? The story revolves around a 16-year-old high school student who dies accidentally and is resurrected as a zombie by a necromancer. With his newfound powers, he then goes on an adventure to battle demons and figure out the mystery behind his own death, with various beauties of course. Now, this is another one boy multiple girls anime, just like Infinite Stratos, but this show is much funnier than Infinite Stratos. It has that nonsensical humor with plenty of amusing moments, and that was just the first episode. This whole show is a parody, a good one at that. It's like one big melting pot of different genres mixing together, like harem, shonen, as well as a few sprinkles of fantasy in it. Surprisingly, it works. I give this anime 2 Ayumu's butt cheeks out of 5 bamboo stabbing it. Speaking of comedy, we cannot leave out Beelzebub, a comedy shonen anime about a delinquent teenager becoming the daddy of the devil's baby. Yes, there's a bunch of One Piece characters in this anime too, like Baby Zoro and Gender Swap Sanji. In the beginning, when Oga was busy fighting a bunch of delinquents by the river, he received a FedEx parcel in the form of an Italian man. Inside the Italian is the baby. Now, Oga is stuck with the baby until he finds someone stronger and more evil than him in his high school. And so began Oga's quest to find the baby a new daddy. Beelzebub is easily one of the funniest anime I've watched. Besides, its action scenes were also a highlight of the series, especially Oga's demon transformation during the volleyball match. I give this anime 1 yogurt drink out of the number of times Kanzaki destroys it. Now for the next one is a work whose plot I have almost completely forgotten, but the characters still linger in my mind. Introducing Gothic. The story follows Gothic Lolita Sherlock Holmes and Japanese Dr. Watson, where they solve cases together. The two share a very wholesome relationship. The number of times the MC screams Victorica is more than the number of times Mikasa screams Ere. Surely, this Victorica person must be quite the lovely girl.
That boy is mine!
If you're a big fan of detective stories that incorporate elements of mystery, romance, and historical drama, this anime is for you. I give this anime 1 Karinto out of 1 table. Well, it's not a surprise if you have not heard of these animes, because the lineup in this season is rather weak. I feel like there's a lot of wasted potential in these series, hence the popularity, or should I say, unpopularity. But there's that one anime, shining ever brightly from the rest. Puella Magi Madoka Magica is an original magical girl anime. The show starts off with what seems like a child-friendly and cute story, where the girls first learn about the existence of Maho Shoujo and killing witches. One day, Mami Tomoe battles a witch with the power of friendship and epic music. Just as victory seems near, she got her head bitten and freaking dies. This causes Sayaka to transform into a witch, consumed by profound darkness and despair, stemming from her unrequited love for her childhood friend. And finally, Madoka performs her last wish, where she transforms into a godlike being, selflessly saving her friends and countless magical girls. This anime has become the most awarded Japanese TV anime in history, and is one of the masterpieces that had graced the world of anime. Today, popular animes are usually the ones that are adapted from manga, video games, or light novels. Original anime is rare nowadays, and the good ones are even rarer. I dare to say that in the decade since Madoka Magica was born, no original anime has managed to surpass it. Truly a masterpiece. I give this anime one cute cat out of the number of shows it has taken. And those are some of the wonderful anime that were aired in winter 2011. I'd love to continue discussing and reminiscing about old anime favorites, so if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Once again, I appreciate your support and I'll see you in the next video. じゃあ、またね、皆さん。